January the 7th through the 9th. Weekend reading, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fixed signs. Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. Man, I love y'all fixed signs. Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You already know. Let's jump into it. So I feel like there's some type of understanding that you are completely like getting to the core. So instead of like understanding something like for the first time or like the second time, you're actualizing it. Meaning you have it set up in your mind in like a systematic way where you understand something for what it is systematically, like to a science. All right, that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what we have for you fixed signs, okay? All right, so fixed signs, we have Bina, hell, knowledge. So you're getting all the knowledge all into this one specific like focal point, right? And you're like analyzing it and understanding it for what it is. You're able to use some wisdom in a certain way where it's like it like shows people how to do it. So like you have something that's really knowledgeable and it helps people, it shows people, it gives people a light to follow. All right. We have Estubis, angel of divinations. So this weekend could be like one of those weekends where you see a lot of things, you encounter a lot of stuff visually, you might smell some things, you might hear some stuff, and you might not want to hear these things, but it's like stuff that's like, trying to help you understand what like the next move, the next sort of phase you're going to be going through, so that way you can be ready for it, all right? Because right now, this weekend is more or less you sort of like taking action on things, and the actions you take are like guiding other people to do things as well, helping them move up in their ladder, in their rank, and whatever's going on. So let's go ahead and see what we got for the tarot. Fixed signs, baby. All right, fixed signs, fixed signs. Ooh, fixed. What we got for you for the weekend? All right, so first card out, we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so that's Leo energy right here. Someone might have wandered somewhere, went somewhere that they didn't know nothing about. They probably did that just to have fun. Someone could have went to a bar or a club that they'd never been to before, right? They could have been very rude or encountered someone who's very rude, but it's not like they were being rude to you specifically, or you might have been in a bad mood and traveled, right? So you might have traveled or went somewhere because you were in a bad mood. Queen of Pentacles, you met someone really nice though. So you're meeting someone really nice, really generous this weekend. This person has a lot to do, but they have a lot to give. This person can nourish your life just by being around them. You ran into somebody when you were in a bad mood. This person, I see this person kind of pretty much teaching you something by you being around them. They could be a Taurus, right? You have a Knight of Cups. So Scorpio, no. Aries, Cancer, Taurus. So I see someone traveling through the forest, or not even the forest, but like going out maybe at night or when the sun is about to set, and you might run into like you you could be moving away from this person who is like helping you see things, or someone helped you understand something because they knew something about something to the core. So they like gave you some information that was very like correct, and you kind of was like you were like maybe full of yourself or something, and you kind of went out and just explored life, you know. Now there's two knights in between this Queen of Pentacles, so there could be someone here that has two people that is connected to this person. And there's a Knight of Cups, and then there's a Knight of Wands. So it seems as though someone is in the more negative mood and someone is in the more romantic and light-hearted mood or something like that. That's kind of cool. You have the Three of Wands here. So there's some type of business or some type of development that's being ruined this weekend. All right. But it seems as though that the Knight of Wands is the only one affected. They might have was in a third party. You might have been working with these three people. All right. but something got ruined or something like that. So you sort of like traveled, went off, or there was somebody connected to you, possibly Taurus, fixed sign energy. This is like the more fixed energy here. So you might have been connected to someone here who sort of like branched off and sort of like took action on whatever they wanted to because they felt like their goals were in a different direction because whatever was ruined here. So something was ruined this weekend, or the foundation, somebody was maybe insecure about a foundation, so they decided to do something. They decided to create, they decided to ruin something that was created, right? Yeah. You have the Nine of Wands, all right? Yeah, so I think it was somebody. So somebody here wanted to water down a business or water down like a connection, but they didn't know they were doing this. So it's like they wanted to bring water to a party that was like fiery. So they wanted to water down something that was being built, but they didn't want to do it in a negative way. They kind of wanted to add their own whatever to it, but it was the opposite energy and they kind of ruined the situation. And the situation was from somebody who gave it their all, so they might have like integrated all that they had into this development and then it got ruined, because whoever was connected to it wasn't naturally good for what that was, right? But someone is already past that, right? It's almost like someone is on their last leg to get a group together, and it seems like the group or whatever the group is creating or whatever this person created for the group, right, has been ruined this weekend, but not necessarily ruined to like total destitute, but it's more like it's in fractured. It's almost like something was removed from the development and it pretty much gave it roadblocks. So it's like ruined to the point where you got to fix the roadblocks down. And this made someone frustrated and move on while someone is still here ready to build it and someone still cares about it, right? But I think this person right here, Sagittarius energy, is actualizing what is missing from this, really trying to integrate a process. Like they're taking everything that's ruined and integrating it into themselves and then making it something, right? Allowing them to change how people feel about the situation. So someone is helping people change how they feel about what is being ruined in this situation that's being developed here, right? I see people like taking boat trips, a lot of boat trips, okay? Someone this weekend could be going through a serious emotional like shift, but they're really positive about it. It's like they're going through emotional shift this weekend where they feel like they're the backbone when it comes to like relationships. They feel like they're got to be the tough one. And there could be stuff that's being ruined, but like not really like a lot of things. It could be one particular thing that's like a lot of roadblocks, but it's like someone is strong enough and emotionally driven positively enough to move through it. So it's like that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you might have, I ain't gonna say you lost somebody, but there's someone here who is like impulsively trying to open up their life in a way. So it's like, okay, I'm going to be free regardless of how anyone feels, right? Okay, let's get some clarifications. So the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles is like someone going out there and searching for someone who can help them integrate, that they can find someone to integrate into their life. So it's like they want to find someone that they can just bring into their life that's golden and is ready to offer things and stuff like that. When this Queen of Cups, Pentacles here, is already all those things because they manifest everything that she needs, he or she needs, and can do that for anybody. But this person is pretty much going out there and looking for someone to do everything for them, and they're going to do that in a very impulsive, action-oriented way. So this person can go out, forcefully try to talk to people, be in situations where there's conversations, but act out of character because they're focused on maybe a person or something that they want to integrate. I feel like they're looking for someone that can build them without them having to put any effort into it. You have the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So I feel like there was some pain between these two people here. There was something someone had to say because they felt some type of way. But this Queen of Pentacles still helps this person who hurt them, because they're strong enough within. They know how to let certain things that has been said or done go, right? Which is great. And they're sort of like, understanding fully where someone is coming from or what they're going through, all right? Hangman in reverse, Knight of Cups. So someone could be stuck in a spiritual, emotional, like, vibration, but it's not like it's a bad one. It's, they see a situation for what it is, but they are in a certain emotional state that's not really wise, but they have a strong heart, so they're going to sacrifice themselves. This person might be sacrificing themselves because of a situation that is broken or not working very well. That someone is pretty much trying to give it their all. So someone is trying to give their all to a situation that's not really working so well. And someone decides to give their heart to something, even if it means they have to sacrifice themselves. All right? So someone is being the light here, showing the direction. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to see that you don't like, but you're going to have to deal with them, or you're going to have to adapt to those things, okay? Three of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups. What's being broken is the stable emotions. So it's not really too bad, but it's almost like, whatever people built their hearts on is being kind of like dissembled, right? So it could be like a certain movie or a certain phrase or a certain, we all kind of get together and do this, or we all kind of like say this certain saying, or we kind of like care about each other a certain way, or what's happening is people are able to release certain things that's been on their heart for quite some time, Four of Cups in reverse, by expressing their emotions, right? And what's that kind of doing is ruining a certain, or it's like, it's not ruining, but it's allowing people to actualize a situation by reshuffling, like the cards that they have, like the position of what they're trying to develop. So it could have been something that was developed, but it's like being reanalyzed, taken apart because people feel they're able to release certain things like traumas and stuff that they were like on for a while. That's pretty cool here. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty cool. Big signs. Yeah, the Two of Cups. So someone is wanting to integrate a connection into their life here, because it aligns with their goals. So there's some goals that someone has. Someone has been working a lot throughout their life. They've been holding on to these goals forever. And there's a new connection that they really are connected to, they like, right? They want to integrate that into their life here because it's allowing them to change how they feel about situations by feeling different about it, being able to see different about it, a new perspective. Someone is sacrificing themselves because and they're doing it in an emotional way, and that's it. That's cool, right? Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Changing how someone feels because this person is putting themselves, or someone is at a, they're lowering their guard when it comes to their goals. So this person could have goals. This person can have unshakable confidence, but they decide to be vulnerable, or I think there was some type of family situation or not even family, but like a lot of people that was close to you, they sort of like didn't do you too well. They sort of were envious or jealous of like what you were doing, and they knew how to get to you, right? So they sort of like battled against that. They sort of used certain things against you, and you couldn't really defend yourself, so you felt very vulnerable. But you're changing how you feel about that, you know, and you're doing it in a positive way. You're looking at that situation in a more positive way, a more, you know, actualized way. So you understand what happened and you're framing it in a way where it's beneficial for you to look at now. So instead of looking at it as like a sense of loss, you'll look at it as like a lesson you learned when it comes to the people you have in your life and how you're going about it and how you do business. All right. All right, fixed signs. I'll catch you in the next reading, okay? Love y'all, baby.